Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to my channel Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for March 18th and 19th, Monday and Tuesday for my Aquariuses. Again! No idea what happened to Aquariuses with the earlier reading, so we're going to redo this. I could not get it to play for me this time around, and I really liked your message. But I also feel that, because this was such an anomaly, I feel that maybe this is the message that you need to have. Okay, so let's go forth with that one. But I'm going to keep an eye on my microphone to make sure that little green light is on, just because I'm a little paranoid now. Yeah, don't know what happened. Okay, shorter reading, Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards, prayed, meditated, and infused with Reiki energy, and it's a general reading. Take what you like, leave the rest. It may or may not resonate with you. That's okay. Now, the one interesting thing, though, about this is, now remember, too, we have on the 20th, we have Libra, full moon, super moon. Okay, Libra energy likes balance, likes justice. It likes things to be fair, okay? And that's something that you've been wanting, too, because you've been having a lot of, you've had that, but that's going away. That's all going away. Well, we're hoping that's going away, all of it. But sometimes you have to carry it through a little bit more. But also, too, we have that equinox, which is about balance also. And then we have that new astrological year coming up, too. So a lot of energy. Now, I have posted some articles about that on my Facebook, so it's interesting. I liked it. I liked the one about the full moons, but I also liked the one about how to use the energy. So you may want to take a look at that. So let's see what we have here. And okay, one card out. Let's see. So somebody was saying that this was Mercury retrograde, and it could be, but again, I feel too that maybe this is going to be the better message for you. So let's see. One more card. Okay. Now the other thing that I did find is that at the end of the readings earlier, I found that the messages tended to be more of a longer message. I felt that this was more for, we're going to go with the one, Monday, Tuesday, but it was like this was the overview of the first 3 months of this astrological year. So let's see what we have right now. Okay. First card is the Eight of Earth. Now our Earth is, of course, our Taurus, our Capricorn, and our Virgo. Remember, Uranus is in Taurus too, so expect the unexpected. Now, I think that since a lot of my Aquariuses are expecting what they've had in the past, this will be a very good surprise. So this one is skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. I do feel that there's going to be some new learning for you. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to go to school, but I do feel it's like you're prepping. So some of you will be getting jobs, and again, this is more the 3 month, so this is more for 3 months. But I think that you will be learning new skills in order to perform whatever this is. Also, too, there could be somebody who is going to have a baby or have a baby come into their life or a child come into their life, and they're going to have to learn new parenting skills, too, because either they've never parented or it's been a while. Don't know quite what that's about, but it is about new stuff coming in. And I'm just feeling new stuff coming in. So let's see what we have here. Now, this is the second card. This one is the Queen of Earth. Again, that Earth energy. Remember, Earth is our money, our home. Yeah, it's what we can touch. It's also about our security, too. So right here, it's saying, this one about our security is saying you do have the skills. You have the skills to, I think some Aquariuses are out there thinking that they, how am I going to support myself? Well, this is saying you have those skills. You can do that. You can do that. Do not worry so much about this. You have the skills. Utilize your skills. So when I say don't worry, it's not like, okay, fine, I'm going to go watch TV now and expect the checks to come in. No, you still have to do the legwork. You still have to do what's necessary, okay? So when we have the Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, sensible, warm and sensible, make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So I'm feeling that it's more about dealing with you in a kind and gentle manner, an understanding manner. You need, you've been kind of your harshest critic. You've been your biggest judge. So with this Libra energy coming in, some of that's got to balance out. So instead of you thinking that, that you've done, like, oh, here I am in my life and look at, what did I accomplish? So instead of you beating yourself up, Libra energy is going to basically say, hey, look at what you've done. Look at how far you've come. Look at you. Good for you. You had that adversity and now you're here. Isn't that great? Now, you may not agree with it, but it is, that's what the Libra energy is going to do. One thing, though, and I have told other signs this too, the thing about Libra energy, while it likes balance, justice, it also puts a spotlight on those things that are not in balance, okay? Now, there can be people. There can be a lot of unbalanced people. There can be, but just, it does show the spotlight on the things that are not just, okay? And so that people then try to, not saying you, but then people try to cover that up. So while it is a good energy and while we have all this good stuff happening, there can be people around you that are trying to, it's like they're doing like a shell game, like where, there's a game, you put the P and then the person's hands move and they distract you and you can't figure out where the P is anymore. It's like they're doing this distraction. So just be aware of that. But also at the same time, be aware to forgive yourself and to, and to start liking yourself more than you have had. Okay? So let's see what this last card says. So this last card is the Ten of Air. Air is your energy. It is your energy. Shall we say this again? Okay. And, and it's also Libra energy and Gemini energy. And we are going into this Libra moon. And it's going to be, so while this is a super moon for this March to April, April will also be a Libra moon. Not a super moon, but a Libra. So it's like this energy wants to continue. And a lot of you have been feeling this energy as we come. So this is a bigger point in this energetic field. Okay. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change. Expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. Many times our addiction is that we just basically accept what has happened in the past as what will go on in the future. And the other thing too is, for my Aquariuses, you really need to know this, is that just because it was that way doesn't mean you can't have hope, okay? That was one of, and this is interesting because I remember this was a very strong message from that first reading. And once I do a reading, it goes out of my head, okay? It is totally out of my head. Not that I want it to, but it just goes totally out of my head. I've got a good memory, but but this is the one thing that it's like you have to have that hope. You have to continue with your hope, okay? It's like, somebody even today asked me, do I just give it up? No, you may be able to give up this peace, but don't ever give up hope, okay? Never give up hope. It's the only thing that we can get going from us. I mean, get us going, okay? But this, this card, Ten of Air, and again, I really feel this is more of a 3-month type of message, is saying the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change. Expect things to get better now. Now, this is one of the things with this full moon too, is that when you go out, when you're doing, go and look up stuff, full moon rituals, ceremonies, however it is. Look to see how you need to, go. You go in front of this. You go into this balanced energy. Libra energy is saying for you to look at yourself. It doesn't mean that, again, it doesn't mean that you have to do the whipping, okay? No, it's just be honest, look, and think of, you have to be ready to make these changes. You have to be ready to, to accept what is going to be given to you. You have to be ready. It's like, so some people could be, like say that you don't want to leave the house, okay? You stay in the house all the time. Well, you have to make some steps and changes. So even if it's that you open that door and go down the street or go down your driveway to the mailbox, that is a change. And then you take a few more steps further. So you see what I'm saying? You have to be the one to take that action. You have to start changing your hope. You have to change from hopeless to hopeful. And that's what's coming with this energy. And even though that this could be just for Monday, Tuesday, I really feel it's like you have to go from hopeless to hopeful. Okay? Okay, so somebody out there needed this message. But I don't know what happened earlier, but I do think that this was the better message to give to you, my Aquariuses. Okay? So, thank you for your kindness. Know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.